Right, I'm Malcolm Reed. Today I'm going to show y'all my version.
This is from John Powell II.
I'm using pork loin for the meat on it.
This fucking guy.
Grill it off on the Weber grill. Put it with a tangy grinder slaw, a little different than that grinder salad. Nice French bread, toasted up, melted cheese. You know that's going to be delicious. Let's get to cooking.
Gonna smoke me a mighty brisket.
Typically it's made with lettuce, but I'm doing things my way. I'm making it into a slaw. Calling it a grinder slaw. First, we're going to start with some finely shredded cabbage. I've got about half of
I don't know what movie we're watching yet. We haven't decided. Any suggestions? Something we can watch on YouTube, I think.
Real thin.
Thank you, Denio, for the 31 months. Welcome back.
Got a little bit of red wine vinegar. It's going to bring some tanginess, some acidity, and a little bit of sub oil. Then you've got to get some seasoning in it, and I'm going.
Elias finished Chaos Mod yesterday?
My AP seasoning.
Wait, how long has he been playing it?
I'm just mixing this grinder slaw up. It needs to come together. Once I get it all incorporated, I'm going to throw it in the refrigerator. In about an hour, it'll be ready to make a sandwich.
I want something non-sinking tonight, I think.
I picked up a pack of pork tenderloins at Kroger. Nothing special.
He started it yesterday. No fucking way then.
They always come double packed. I'm doing this one Italian style. And all that means is I've took some of my AP seasoning and mixed it with equal parts Italian seasoning. So I did give them a light trim. Sometimes they have a little bit of that connective tissue or that sinew on top of these pork tenderloins, but you just want to clean
everything
them up.
Everywhere at once. That one seems good.
Okay. You don't have to get all of it out, but any thick sinew is going to be a barrier. So I want to get a little bit
we
of
already watched
oil
holes.
right on the top of them. That's going to be our binder. Gonna spread that
Get the footy already? Well, this guy paid money for me to watch this video.
Equal parts, that AP,
I'll give it a chance.
Seasoning. I'm going generous with it. I want some flavor. That pork's neutral. We can take that seasoning.
Is Naked Gun on?
Do the exact same
Dogma.
thing. So now I'm gonna let these pork tenderloins just hang out here on the cutting board.
I usually skip this part though.
Hot for the Weber. Today I'm gonna be running.
Show my what, Yabba?
On fire in the kettle. Gonna start with some royal oak briquettes in a chimney.
Are you okay today?
Get them good and hot. And when that chimney,
I think you've slept for too long, Yabba.
The coal's ready. I'm gonna dump it on one side of the grill. That's gonna create two zones, a hot side and a cool side. We'll put the cooking grate in place. Now I can sear the pork tenderloin on one side and then move it over and let it finish out over on the other. So we got our two-zone fire going on the Weber. The cooking grate's good and hot. What I want to do first is sear these pork tenderloins, and it's not going to take long. I'm taking like a minute each side. We're going to rotate them.
I can smell this video.
Flipping them around. Then I'm going to move them over here to the cool side and let them come up slow. And I'm talking about right now, it's smelling good. We got that pork searing over those hot coals. You can smell the herbs. You can smell that seasoning we put on it. It's been about a minute on one side, so let's give them a flip. You get some sear marks going.
Sure.
I'm just going to kind of stand them up together. Make sure we get the edges. They want to fall over, that's okay. Just kind of prop it on the other one there. We're just kind of rolling them on the grate every minute to get some sear on the outside. We got some nice sear on these tenderloins now. That's the color I'm looking for. It's time to move them over. Let's finish them off. This is going to slow them down. Just going to put them kind of out on the edge, away from the heat. And we're just going to
I like eating sushi for hangover.
You want to check that vent back some. Slow that Weber down a little bit. Now we want them to slowly come up to temperature. So
I usually skip this
chart
here
with the pork tenderloins on the cool side. And I'm not worried about time at this point. I'm just checking internal temperature. We still got a ways to go. We're still only, you know, right about 115 internal in both of them. This one back here is a little bit ahead. But at this point, I'm just going to give them a flip. We're going to cook both sides the same way, even though we're on the cool side. About 120 on this one. It's a little ahead. About 5 more minutes, and that back one should be where I want it. So
yeah, hangover pizza is a classic, of course. Are you hungover, chat?
Yeah, so let me see where it's at. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Why does it talk so weird? I sped up the video. Maybe that's why.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, they call it right up. They're both about 138 degrees internal. That's where I want these little tenderloins. That's what I want to see. Still juicy. Got a nice color on the outside of them. You can see the
killer floor on 32.
Onto it. We just need to let them rest now. Now check this garlic bread out. What I did was took a French loaf, split it in half,
garlic bread,
garlic butter, stuck it under the broiler just until it's nice and toasted. Now I'm going to slice these tenderloins up in just little small thin medallions. Just use a sharp knife and make thin slices with it. And check that out. I mean, that stuff is beautiful. Y'all know I got to try this before I make a sandwich with it. I mean, look at it. That's cooked perfect right there. Let's see how tender it is.
Well, it's a bit windy today.
Melts in your mouth. It's a nice little season. You can definitely taste that grilled flavor. That's why I wanted to do it on the Weber over those hot coals. Let's knock this out. That's a pile of pork tenderloin, char grilled right there. Put it back over here in this meat juice. See a little of the pink edge, but it's cooked perfectly through and through. You gotta try this one, you know. It just melts. Flavor town. So let me show you how we're gonna build these sandwiches. I've got some slices of provolone cheese. We're gonna lay right on the garlic bread. I'm gonna need some for this top piece too.
Jesus Christ!
Going on it. You know I'm gonna put some cheese.
Dude,
on it.
How many calories is this sandwich gonna be?
I'm just gonna layer it on right on top of that cheese. You can pile it up as high as you like. Y'all know I want extra meat, and we're gonna do extra cheese.
Right. If you have like basic questions, try asking someone in the chat before asking me. you're probably gonna get a faster answer.
Minute and a half under that broiler just melts that cheese. And I grab that grinder slaw out of the fridge. So I'll give it a quick toss.
Give a man a fish, teach him how to eat.
This creamy, tangy slaw here is what really makes a grinder. Got to have some tomatoes. It's the only other thing we're going to put on it. Now that is a big boy sandwich.
Damn. Yeah, it's easy like 1K, right?
Right there.
At
All right,
least.
now I'm ready to cut this thing in half. It's too big to pick up just like that. Just get you a knife and go at it. Oh, man. Y'all know that's going to be good. Look at it. Just look at it. Oh.
Look at him. More like 2K. 1.3K maybe.
Put that sandwich lean on this one. Juicy, cheesy, tangy, creamy dripping. Everything you would want.
Chat, can you guys eat a sandwich like this in one sitting? This is too much for me. Unless I'm really hungry.
In a big boy sandwich. Holy smoke. Gotta get that old sweat towel out, cleaned up a little bit after that one.
Easy.
All right, hands down, you gotta try this one. Too easy. Get you a pack of pork tenderloins, season them with that Italian season, a little AP or salt, pepper, garlic. Grill them over charcoal to get all that flavor in there, but don't overcook them. French bread loaf, sliced in half, garlic butter, toasted, make you that grinder slaw. If you want the salad, do the salad. I'm telling y'all that cabbage.
You gotta ban them.
I really appreciate y'all checking out the channel.
Salad
like this
NymN is
recipe,
really
all the
healthy.
others, subscribe to it. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
All right, guys.